Hey there, Darkstar here. Gonna be doing a Citation X flight. My very first one. I'm gonna record it. Okay, I'm glad that it leaves this open when you get in, but I wish it put you here instead of up there in a closed cockpit. Um, All right, we can import from SimBrief. Kind of figured, but you never know. Did it? See 6465. No, that's not enough fuel. So I don't think it's importing it. Hmm. Throttle Q. Active noise reduction. I want that off for now. Passengers visible. Fine. Do you want to pause? That's kind of cool though. Let's do a real-time align. Auto throttle. Enable auto throttle module. Auto throttle release on throttle input. We'll try it. Let's try LCD screens. Definitely need 8.33 kilohertz spacing. Separate tiller axis. I'm gonna go with no. I can do it, but I'd rather use my feet, to be honest. Okay. Weight units. I do like pounds. I don't know why. We're in the US, but we're going to Canada, so we'll start with inches. Feet. Set climb indent. Okay, I'll get about right there. Cruise. And then think about there for climb and takeoff 0. Okay. I wonder what throttle Q is. I don't know. We'll find out, I bet. Ground service. Main door is open. Okay, we got these off. We added ground power externally. I really like that. I like being able to do that. What we don't have working yet for some reason is this. I really want that to work. Well, let's see. Wait, am I missing something? Okay. This poor guy back here is set sideways. And then luggage should be 344 pounds. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, close enough. You need like a plus and minus on these. Maybe little buttons on the ends. Okay, I think we're okay now. See, our zero fuel weight is right about where it should be. Like if I could get this 4 in here. Yeah, it's closer. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave this up. Hopefully we remember these two things before we try and take off out of here, because it might be a while. Not much in the way of breakers, unfortunately. Aux panel light, map light, okay. Window vent. Like I said, this is my first time through here. So I just kind of like to scan things and get some idea where things are. Angle of attack indicator, dimmers, comms panel, probably modes for this guy, emergency light, arm, day, night, dim, off, on, floodlights. DC power. Batteries on, enable external power. Right hand generator, left hand generator. Those are on, probably automatically. Fuel boost, engine start, disengage. Vedic, interesting. Avionics power. Ignition, standby power. Right. Thrust reverser. Interesting. Autopilot modes. Bearing pointers. Anti-ice. Hydraulics. Cabin pressurization. Altitude adjust. I think we're flying into just about 0. Yeah. So that looks about right. Great. Altitude select, manual. Cockpit and cabin temp on auto. it is cold. Let's go ahead, even though it's going to be a while. Oh, let's make sure we know how to dial in radios. Nope. There we go. SkyOps, we would like to pick up a VIP transport mission to Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo.
Let me see what we have. Give me a minute or two. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra, Echo Charlie, SkyOps, we have VIPs in the lounge waiting to board. Your mission is to transport Mr. Alex Turner, a leading tech entrepreneur from Innovatech Solutions, to a major product launch event at Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. This event is critical for his company. We're sending your crew over now. Expect to be airborne in a few minutes. Last mission you flew was a fashion designer to a runway show in Fairbanks. No lost luggage this time. Good luck.
Okay, next up is 127.6. Oops. Clearance delivery. Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie would like to pick up our IFR clearance to Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. Blinked.
Copy. You want IFR clearance to Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. Contact ATC for clearance. I cannot provide ATC services.
Oh my goodness, okay. I didn't hit the button. Clearance delivery, citation, Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Fairbanks clearance, cleared to Vancouver via the red flag 5 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 50010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35 squawk 5766. Expect runway 20 right.
Cleared to Vancouver via the red flag 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 50010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35 squawk 5766. Expect runway 20 right. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Read back correct. Ground is on 121.9er safe flight, sir.
Ground on 121.9er. Have a good one. Sierra Echo Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Center of Applied Geodynamica Flight
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, go ahead.
traveling to Vancouver. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Okay. Ground on 121.9. And then departure on 12535. I wish it would let me use my device. 12535. Okay, let's make sure we've got on our radios. We want transmitter on, transmitter off. Okay. Head, I don't care if it's on speaker. Does that mean there's no... I guess you can't change the headset volume? It's interesting. Okay, anyway, we have departure over here. We want ground over here, right? 121.9. Okay. Alright, now I gotta learn a whole new system here. So let's see.
Station Air 0, Lima Kilo, runway 2 right taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 2 right taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Station Air 0, Lima Kilo.
Okay, how do we go to the next page? There we go, next and previous. Let's see, we're not using that as a flight plan. Okay, departure was 20 right. And then it was the red flag 5, red flag departure. I don't know where this came from exactly. Let's tune into ATIS real quick. 244.
On up area, expect delays. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Fairbanks International Airport, information Papa. 1953 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 2 right, 2 left. Wind 340 at 9er.
They just told me to expect
Visibility 10.
20.
Few at 12, 12,000, scattered at 20,000. Temperature -18, dew point -27.
ATIS is telling me 20 right is not an active runway. That's interesting. Okay, do we have an outside air temperature here somewhere? This is SAT is -25. The weather says it's -18. Okay, a wind 340. Where'd I put that? 340 at 8? 9. 340 at 9. Oh, it already has the outside air temperature. Okay. That's not what ATC says, but I don't really care that much. Let's see, altimeter was... Yep, that's correct, 29990. Anti-ice. Oh, it is nice and clear out right now. So anti-ice on. 2 flaps 15, 5 flaps 5. That's nice. But I thought... Oh, shoot. It should be... Yeah, 500 should... Or should this be 4,000 maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll put this in later, right? Landing. Okay, let's see. So we're expecting 30009. Clear. That's wrong anyway. There we go. C7. Winds, flaps 35 for landing. Fire 3,163 feet. No problem. Origin 20 right. EAFA. Perf-init. Climb. Flight plan, progress, direct to nav things. Oop. See, put that in here as well. I guess you'd think that would sync between the EFB in here. Definitely a lot to learn here. 20 right. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, it's saying our ceiling altitude's 470, but we're flying higher than that in theory. But we'll be lighter by the time we get up there, I think. I don't know if it takes that into account. What does nav do? Nav, oh, okay, there we go. Nav, departure, arrival, airport, runway. We're expecting 08 left. Let's plan on the ILS Zulu. star was Cypress 1 and oh. Okay, so nav has departure and arrival on it. Ooh, settings, no. Hold, tune, okay. Flight plan, progress, like that maybe? Alright, let's hit the checklist now. Standby power switch is on. Already did that. Emergency lights armed, we did that. Batteries on. ECAS power. APU start, refer to APU start. Okay. Batteries on. Left hand fuel boost switch to that's transfer, not fuel boost. Okay. Left hand fuel boost to norm, it is. APU starter disengage. I believe that's over here. That's on normal. APU master switch on. APU test push. APU test. Okay. APU generator switch on. DC volts check. Yep, more than 22. APU start. Hold up until relay engaged. Did it do it automatically? Sounds like it's starting, so. Load shed switch to normal. That is norm. GPU disconnect. Okay. 101%. That seems pretty good, probably. So disconnect the GPU. And people are loaded, so we'll go and get the main doors closed now. APU M meter. Check 400 amps. I'm guessing this didn't lead us to the right place. That's cabin pressure. Maybe it's on here? Don't know. Gonna have to watch some, okay, bleed air on. There we go. Now let's see if we can get some warps going on in here. There we go. We're thawing people out now. Okay, avionics is on. IRS align. We should have been doing that all along. Oh, that is painful to deal with. Okay. I guess you can go straight to nav, and I think ATT means attitude only. So you kind of lose the GPS functions of it. Is my understanding. FMS, insert present position. We did that. Parking brake, verify set. Let's check here again. Nav, position it. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, wheel chocks were removed. Cabin door, I believe it's been closed. Let's just double check. Yes, door is closed. And we will close the cabin. Or cockpit. I guess both. Our people did the briefing. Right, exterior lights. Really, that should have come before we even started the APU, I believe. Let's see where those are. Seatbelt lights on. We don't need that. Nav lights on. Round. Okay, what does that say? Check for warnings. Okay. We have our clearance and the FMS has been set up. Flight plan is entered. Fuel quantity and balance is okay. We're getting more imbalanced by the minute. Center wing transfer. I wonder, can we cross flow on the ground? Or can we do, well, whatever, we'll leave it. I think we're fine. E speeds, I don't know. We set stuff. Take off, take off, take off. What happened to my setup? And 29.90. Okay, well in theory the beep speeds are set. I don't know if they're going to be loaded up here. We've still got, we're waiting on this to align, I guess. Let's okay, we might be a while longer here. Cross feed. Right hand tank. That's probably exactly the one that I don't want. Okay, APU is started. Pack isolation valve closed. Closed. Okay. Start duct pressure at least 30. Let's see, ground, citation, Charlie Golf, Sierra Echo Charlie, requesting engine start.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, engine start approved.
Okay, I don't know where we see start duct pressure. Let's turn this off so we're not messing with that. I would assume... Okay, right engine start press. Okay, ITT. I'm guessing this is like N2. There's our temperature, minus 18. Okay, oil pressure, oil pressure, oil pressure. Here, oil pressure, temperature, okay, ITT, looked good, hydraulic pressure. Don't know at the moment. Left engine start. I like how it just gets all quiet. And then generators on. That should be automatic, right? Yeah, generators on, right hand generators on. Fuel boost was norm, ignition is norm, so we didn't have to do anything with that. Okay, temperature coming up, pressure looks good. ITT, everything's stable. Now let's see if we can transfer fuel. Hydraulics. Okay. air service disconnect. We already did that. APU bleed off. I'm guessing we want this back open. Select CASIS engineering. Wouldn't we get the APU off now? I wish it would highlight the knobs. Right engine bleed air knob. That's gonna be these. I think those are good. Pack isolation valve. Off. I guess you cycle these off and check. Closed. APU bleed air switch is desired. I think that should go off. I feel like this should go off as well. Oh. Okay. So temperature's good here in the cockpitting cabin now. Warming people up. This one I'm not sure about this because it still talks about being closed. Pack bead select switch. Normal. Okay, flights. Lever up. Rudder control. Flap slats set for takeoff. I think we were just gonna do 5 like that. Speed brakes. IRS. We still have no IRS. Maybe we should go to go to instant for now. Just okay. We'll try again in the future. ECAS check all. Let's see. Norm. Windshield air. Okay, standby gyro uncaged. Pull to cage. Okay. Anti-ice systems, pressurization, passenger advisory light, exterior lights, brakes, parking brakes, parking brakes, steering, check, thrust reversers, check, and stow, flight instruments, check. Okay, let's see. We're going to Fairbanks ground, citation, Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, requesting taxi IFR departure.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, runway 20 right taxi via Yankee Charlie Bravo.
Runway 20 right taxi via Yankee Charlie Bravo. Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Alright. So I think we've got whatever we want here. We've got the pitot heats on, we've got the windshield on, we're not going to have anything else right now. Engines are stabilized, throttles, gas, anti-ice again, covers that a lot. Flap slats. Speed brakes are retracted. We do want to check the reversers. We'll do that here in a moment. Trims. I don't know how to set the... There we go. It's probably good. Yaw dampener and mock trim. Is on. Crew briefing, radar. And that doesn't actually seem to do anything. Let's go radar standby. I don't think we'll really need radar today. Rudder trim. Aileron, I think. These are on nav. Course heading knobs. Altitude. Aha! Taxi light. Engine sync is currently off. Ground idle. High. Norm. Autopilot nose down. Some tests we could run. I don't want to do it now. Radar, transponder, we already set. Okay, these are both on. Exterior lights as required. We just found the taxi light. We'll need those landing lights in a minute. Okay, we still don't have our takeoff data loaded for some reason. So we made, oh, there they are. Okay, we do. I see them now. One thing I like to do is put the calibration up here so I can see it. Alright, let's push back. Maybe. Oh my goodness. No, cancel that pushback. Okay. This is why there's a request out to like have it so that you can tell the ground stuff to move away. Okay, we seem to have steering is good. Brakes are good.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Center of Applied Geodynamica Flight, CGSEC, traveling to Vancouver. Our estimated flight time is 2 hours and 40 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. Remember, keep your seatbelt fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and
Yankee,
tray tables to the upright
Charlie,
position and open your window
Bravo.
blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if required. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits located at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If a power bank or any electronic device becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a crew member immediately. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, that is Sierra. We're gonna pretend like we just didn't run through an airplane. Now, one thing I'm not sure about here, there's a water runway ahead, okay? Here's Bravo. We kind of cut across the approach path for that water runway. Do we need to stop? Do we need to say, I guess we do, it's marked red here. Let's
approaching
stop.
Runway 2.
Fairbanks ground, citation, Charlie Golf Sierra, Echo Charlie is holding short, runway 2, right?
Citation Sierra, Echo Charlie, cross runway 2.
Okay, since we're out here in the wilds, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on, and I think that would be the beacon. I'm not sure. I mean the strobe. Now see, it translated what I said into hold short runway 20 right. I guess we should hold short anytime there's red markings, and if there aren't.
Fairbanks ground, good morning, good afternoon even. King Air Kilo Alpha India is runway vacated. Taxi to parking, please.
Approaching Runway 20 left.
Nope. We went past there.
Approaching Runway 20 left.
Stamp 260 via Sierra Charlie, King Air Kilo Alpha India, good day.
So now here's 2W, just the water runway. It's to our right. I think it's all frozen right now, so I guess it's an ice runway.
Approaching Runway 20 right.
Fairbanks ground. Sierra Echo Charlie is holding short, runway 20 right.
Citation Sierra, Echo Charlie, cross runway 20 right.
other thing we need to get on here is tower should be 1183. So we have that ready. Why would a vehicle be there? Fix your vehicle logic, man. Okay, I have a thing, like a twist stick, and I use the twist stick for nose wheel steering, and that was working, so I could probably turn that off and use it, but I really prefer to use my feet. We don't need nearly all of this runway. It is a ginormous runway, but we're going to go ahead and go all the way down. Well, let's just go down to Papa. No, let's just go down to November. We're just going to go down to November. I probably should report that it didn't really give us good taxi instructions. It just told us to go to Bravo and that was it. But I'm not taking off at Bravo, man. I'll take off here in November. I don't even know this plane. Like, I've never flown this plane before. This is maiden voyage here. Okay, that is November. Let our co-pilot take over here for a minute.
Approaching runway 20, right.
What happened? Why did it switch? Messed up my thing. Now I have to go a long way to get back to 1219. I wish that wasn't in the way. Okay, 1219. Okay. Let's see, ground citation. Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie is holding short, runway 20 right. We are ready for departure.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, cross runway 20 right, then contact tower when ready.
Okay, I guess we just go to tower. Fine. Tower, citation, Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, holding short runway 20 right, ready for departure.
Cross runway 20 right, then contact tower when ready. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
You are tower.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Fairbanks Tower, runway 20 right, winds 340 at Niner. RNAV shimmer, cleared for takeoff.
There we go. Oh, that's not what I have loaded. Okay.
Runway 20 right, RNAV shimmer, cleared for takeoff. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Should we load the correct one? Nav departure 20 right. I don't know what it means, shimmer. Now we're gonna go with what we have, I guess. Wait, did it mess it up? Red flag, activate. Okay, there we go. We are cleared for takeoff.
Approaching runway 20 right.
See, it was 4,000. And then heading. Oh, that is slow.
On runway 20 right, remaining 9,100 feet.
Okay, let's see. We are going to do autopilot, flight level change, and heading or nav, depending on the situation. Okay, we are holding the brakes. Takeoff. Okay, 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Okay, let's go nav, light level change, and autopilot.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact departure.
And flaps up.
Contacting departure, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Departure, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, climbing through 1500.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, turn left heading 100, vectors to shimmer, then on course.
Okay, and then we go,
Climb and maintain 6,000. Left heading 100, vectors to shimmer, then on course. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
okay, left to 100, climbing to 6,000.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb Climb and maintain 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, flaps are up. Gear is up. Let's...
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Fairbanks approach on 127.1.
Forgot I'm in an Airbus.
Switching to Fairbanks approach on 127.1. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, let's go direct. Shimmer.
Fairbanks approach. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon. Climbing through 5,000 for flight level 200. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie Fairbanks approach. Good afternoon, Fairbanks altimeter 2988.
Okay, vertical speed, kind of weird. I was looking for it. I'm like, what is my climb rate?
Altimeter 2988. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Altimeter.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Direct shimmer. Then as filed, please.
Okay, we're already direct shimmer.
Direct shimmer. Then as filed. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Okay, 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
We're accelerating.
Dear guests, welcome aboard Center of Applied Geodynamic
Uh-oh, we have a
Flight,
caution.
CGSEC. We're currently on our way
Fuel
to Vancouver,
imbalance.
and I'm thrilled to let you know that the use of approved electronic devices
screwed
is
that
now
up,
permitted
didn't I?
in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
I meant for that to happen. Okay, we'll go cross feed off and we'll just let gravity even them out, hopefully. We didn't get our landing lights on. Yeah, we did. We can get those off now. Taxi lights off. Don't need that one on. Seatbelts we'll let come off. Temperature is holding. I'm guessing this is the backup altimeter, so I probably need to set the barrel somewhere else. Barrel set. Here we go. There we go, and then probably one over here too, right? Yep. Nope, they're the same.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, throttles, take off, brakes, release, ECAS norm, rotate, landing gear ups, flaps up, we
Citation
did that.
Sierra Echo Charlie,
Climb to
contact
10.
Anchorage Center on 135.6.
Anti-ice, engine sync, I guess we could do that now.
Contacting Anchorage Center on 135.6. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
I don't know that it matters. I'll read up on it.
Anchorage Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon. Climbing through 16,000 for flight level 330.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Anchorage Center, good afternoon.
Okay, fuel is coming down. Oh, I never turned the APU off, I think. Which is okay. I think that's sort of what you're supposed to do until you get up in the air. In case you lose an engine would be my guess. Okay, now when we get to cruise, we'll want to go into cruise detent. And let's take a look at the pressurization and see how that's doing. Huh. It doesn't show you what the pressurization is.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Currently managing 2,000 feet per minute. How do I verify that I'm on climb power there? Maybe that one? Climb, okay. Like what if I just pull that back a little bit? I'm not quite up to climb now. Ah, okay. Passenger oxygen auto. Mic select headset. Didn't seem to do anything. Pretty easy to fly so far. Okay, APU came off. All those. I don't know about this isolation valve.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 420.
Oh, here's our cabin pressure. Okay. Differential pressure is probably that 9.
Climb and maintain flight level 420. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Great. Yes. Okay, let's take a look at the weather radar. Weather. Guessing that doesn't do anything. PFD setup. Q. We can switch here. Cool. Metric altitude. Nope, we don't want that. Return. MFD setup. VORs. Okay, traffic, terrain, vertical profile. Okay. Wind, XY, nice. Range, knob. Laps timer. Yep, there we go. Laps timer. ECAS, sys, fuel, hydraulics, electricals, view off.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 460.
Starter pressure. I think we have to do something here for a minute.
Climb and maintain flight level 460. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Top of descent, 1,000 miles. Fuel quantity, 6,000 pounds. Cross-track error. Winds, nice. Distance, TE, is that minutes? Fuel at destination 0. Oh no! Okay, let's go back here. So V speed, you could set fuel speeds, auto, or landing speeds, auto, okay.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 500.
Go, our final climb.
Climb and maintain flight level 500. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
No, what's sad is I've been this high before, even without this chart. I can't remember what I was in, but I climbed up to 50,000. I think it was the P180. Oh, no, I think it was a Honda Jet. I think the Honda Jet let me climb to 50,000. It's like, okay, we can do that. Okay, we got norm display, fuel, hydraulics, electrics. Cool, okay. Engines. We're balanced out now, so let's get this back off. We are climbing, we're at 35. And we are well above the point where we should be on standard pressure. That would be 1292. 2992. 2992. Okay. Oh, there's the button right there. Okay. Got switches between the radio altimeter and the barometric minimums. Cool. We'll go with 200. I usually go 75 radio, but let's see. We can turn on extra bearing pointers. I think we have an ILS coming up, so let's put it on BOR1. Okay, this is on. Anti-collision is on. Recognition we don't need on unless there's a traffic advisory. 30 minutes in here now. Kind of a fun cockpit, but a little bit hard to use. Could be a little bit better organized. For example, you got some lights here and then some lights here. There's 40,000 coming up, 10,000 to go. Oil, temperature, ITT, fan, turb, stabilizer, flaps, lead air valve closed. Okay, I'm gonna need to look that one up. I imagine you'd keep this on cabin because you can feel the temperature in the cockpit and tell if it's getting warm or hot, but you might want to keep an eye on the cabin temp as well. Alright, HSI modes, maybe? Nope. Okay, weather. Lapse timer. Okay, that's working. TCAS modes. I don't know. MFD map. MFD weather. Weather on. Weather off. Weather on. Weather off. Seems to reset your range too. Norm, abnorm, emergency checklists. Don't seem to do anything. Skip, page, recall, enter. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, we're coming up on the top climb. We'll want to make sure we set our throttles to cruise. I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's true auto throttle or change over. Okay, let's see if we can bring up the manual. Okay, starting engine, pack isolation valve closed. And then starting engines, you move it back to open. And then you go back to closed, pressure should be 0. Starting second engine, pack isolation valve open. And then pack bleed switch norm. Which I don't know what that means. That one. You switch it to HP for a cross bleed start. Opposite engine air bleed HPLP. That's going to be here. Okay, and then what about after? The last thing it says is have the pack. Oh shit. That was a throttle thing. Control F will kill
Dear
your
guests,
throttle.
we are now at cruising altitude, and the cabin crew will begin our snack and beverage service shortly. You can look forward to our delicious signature items, including the gourmet cheese platter and refreshing fruit smoothies. After the service, selected items from the Center of Applied Geodynamica shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with us today.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Anchorage Center on 126.55.
Contacting Anchorage Center on 126.55. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
So we are currently in a situation where we cannot climb anymore. So let's go. We'll have to wait a sec.
Anchorage Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon with you, flight level 460.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Anchorage Center, good afternoon.
Anchorage Center, Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Request flight level 450.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, descend and maintain flight level 450.
Descend and maintain flight level 450. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Well, that's a little disappointing, but we'll see. And we need to see if we're going to have any fuel left. Now it says we're going to have fuel left. That's good. That should be good. And we got 2 hours en route now. And I assume at some point here we reduce our throttles to cruise. And then, of course, this is the way you should do it. Once you're in the air, then you go read the manual and learn how to fly the plane. So that's what we're going to do here. We want to check this periodically and make sure we're holding this speed. And I wonder if this, can we click that? Yes, we can. Okay, good. So you can right click your heading knob there to set your heading. There's ET set, it said FT, but I don't see anything about FT there. FT setup, traffic terrain. Traffic terrain, traffic terrain. Okay. Vertical profile. Cool. Weather, these seem to be able to be different, which is good. I wish these weren't cross-linked. Oh, maybe there's a thing in here. I'm gonna go back to real and try that sometime. And of course, you can also change the screens to CRTs if you want. Some people seem to really like the CRT effect. You get kind of the little bit of bubble, kind of grainy. I don't know, doesn't do much for me. Cabin layouts. Oh, that's super quiet. That's almost too quiet. Wow, that's quiet. It's too quiet. Does pop-outs work? That one work? That one you cannot pop out. Unless there's some other way to do it. You can toggle it down, that puts it down there. You can move it, which is really weird. Swivel it, rotate it, reset position, and go home. window vent. Close, norm, I don't know. Floor vent, close, norm. Oxygen. Oxygen. Mic on headset. Just dims all the lights. Electroluminescence. I like the electroluminescence. Auto throttle toggle. Oh, wait, what?
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Edmonton Center on 124.15.
Contacting Edmonton Center on 124.15. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
These are the click spots.
Edmonton Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 450.
Nice, so you don't have to go down here.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Edmonton Center identified. Good afternoon.
I like it a little brighter. Oh, neat. Okay. Okay, we're still showing fuel available at our destination, so we're not gonna die. I wish I were better at calculating that. None of them seem to take into account the climb, cruise, and descent that you have set up. Okay, let's look more at this. So, autopilot, lateral navigation, altitude hold, altitude selected, FMS selected speed, desired track, heading, radio altimeter minimum, current baro set, yeah, vertical speed, and it seemed like this didn't work, so we couldn't change that around. Wind vectors, so 23 knot tailwind, 36 knot crosswind. We already went through these. Okay, we got direct to. We got flight plan. Progress. Nice. Multiple pages of like VORs you can select. Performance data landing. Let's get this set. Gonna go. Okay, 59, 50/9 for the wind. Temperature 8. assuming we get 8 left. Slope. Dry, wet. Next. Anti-ice. Well, I think probably off. View at 18. Broken at 28, broken at 35, overcast at 63. So probably coming down through some clouds. And let's see, let's get this 330.06. Anti-ice off, flaps 35, landing weight, landing data. I wish it gave us good data on our landings. Like exactly how many feet did it take to stop from our touchdown point? Where was our touchdown point in relationship to kind of an ideal touchdown point on the runway? Okay, and then these speeds, what do? We just click that? Nope. Click that? Nope. B speeds, landing speeds, auto. Well, it's got it here, 119, 124. Okay, let's bring up. I hate to do this over here. It doesn't really work as well. This is so small. And it's slow. Cancel. Import from SimBrief. ILS Zulu. Right? So way up here, we got a couple hours to get down to here. Where is our... Where's our approach? Nope, not approach, star. Should be this one. Cypress 1, 08 left, right. A wall. So let's get down here to Powell. There's Powell. And then Quoddy, there should be a constraint, 11,000. And then Tien, possible hold here. And then it Omvup, I love these names. Speed constraint, 230 knots. between 10,000 and 12,000. Check. Tabmo 9,000 above. Wait. Aluta 7.5. Masuv 6,000. And then speed constraint here 210. And then Sutmu and then vectors. So discontinuity. And we switch to approach at MCAM 3000 above, check, at which point we will catch the ILS down at DME 9.4, and it's 110.55. Now I don't know how to verify that in here. I'm guessing A means auto. No, it should auto set it, and we should see it up on the EFD. I want to double check that. ITL is what we would be looking for. Minimum's 200 radio. We'll stick with that. Zoom in on this thing. Neat. We need a pen on here too so we can draw. We're gonna go whoop, whoop. Okay, we got throttles and cruise, pressurization checked, oxygen masks we do not need. Fuel transfer, let's make sure we're doing good on fuel. Okay, we're good. We'll check this again in a bit. Windshield anti-ice on. Side window vent knobs closed. Interesting. I guess that would be here. Cool. Okay. Pressurization checks at landing altitude. That's going to be right around 0. Want to make sure we're not too high on this. And right now our cabin altitude here is about 6,750-ish, I guess. Not too bad. You would not want to get up and exercise if you're not used to it, though. I didn't realize we had these up here. Nice, convenient. So this is N1 then, and this is N2. Okay. Okay, that's already checked. APU as desired, huh? Okay. I think as we come down, we might start the APU. You know, one thing I would like to be able to do, though, is transfer fuel back and forth. But I don't know if this is transferring it. Center wing transfer. On, off, norm. I wonder if that's going to empty that center one out.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Edmonton Center on 132.1.
Contacting Edmonton Center on 132.1. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Edmonton Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 450.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Edmonton Center identified. Good afternoon.
Okay, so I think we got a little ways to cruise here. Probably pause for a bit, let it do that. Seems to be flying pretty well. kind of verified our approach and everything. Now we just need to get closer to the top of descent. Which I don't know how to tell what the top of descent is going to be. But we're going with say intentions anyway, so they'll holler at us, I guess. Maybe this will tell us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. On the last page, right? Okay. Okay, so progress page 2 has top of descent. That's good to know. Probably show up on here too, right? I don't know if there's some way to step through this. Normally you go to oh, that just pages through them. Okay. That never did get rid of that 10 in the middle. I'm going to turn those back off. Cross feed from, let's just mess around with this for a minute. Let's go cross feed right hand tank. So I'm guessing we're going to suck fuel out of this side now, right? Yeah, there we go. So in theory, we just do that for a few minutes, and then we'll be balanced when we start burning our APU from the left side. Okay, so we'll do that. I think now we just wait on our top of descent. Throttles. Reversers seem to be automatic, I guess. You have to something to arm them. Stow norm. I guess maybe it automatically deploys on norm. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Did get this auto throttle system on. Let's see if we wanted to go manual speed. Nice. Now we're going over Mach 0.9. Just wanted to give it a try.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie. Contact Anchorage Center on 133.2.
Nice.
Switching to Anchorage Center on 133.2. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Anchorage Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 450.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Anchorage Center identified. Good afternoon.
Wonder if we can set it 0.9. Yeah, there we go. Well, let's go back to FMS. Nope. Oh, maybe it's a 242. 249/0.9, maybe? There we go. We're still got fuel left. Okay, we will be back in a bit.
Vancouver Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 450.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
Okay, we just got new instructions. We were told to expect the Cypress 1 arrival instead of the one we had selected, so we're going to go update that. See our arrival. Oh, nope, same one, Cypress 1. Ow. Okay. I don't think we want to activate that just yet. I don't know why I thought that one was different. Anyway, I do see we have a TOD marker, a little diamond on here as well. Note that came into range. Also, we know it's 170 nautical miles out, and we've been cruising. I'm messing around with the fuel again. So I was just getting it rebalanced. So let's try this one more time with a slight burn out of the right tank to reduce it a little bit below the left tank. Okay. And you can see our vertical situation display is showing the descent now. Kinda cool. I wonder if this automatically slows you down at 10,000 feet. Nav, what was that? The cruise, descent. Doesn't have a thing to select at 10,000 feet. You have our landing data in. I'm expecting those will show in here at some point, maybe when we get closer. Still look to be good on fuel on our arrival. So we're 11 minutes here, we're going to make that turn, and then probably ATC will command us to go down earlier, would be my guess. They already reached out. It said expected in 20 minutes. Okay, let's go off here. That seems like a good amount of difference there. We'll leave that. Uh-oh. I've got to get rid of that mapping. I will never use it. And that's like 3 or 4 times now that it's got me. Okay, I wanted to look up the isolation valve. Doesn't mention anything about it at all in the manual. I don't know. I don't think it would have much difference between the two. I think it has to do with the cross-bleed duct between the 2 engines. Open, the 2 are connected, closed. Each engine feeds its own side independently. So open would allow bleed air to cross feed between engines. Close, reduces chance of bleed leaks affecting both systems, improves redundancy. Normal flight, usually closed, or engine start, valve open. Okay. So how did I leave it? I think I left it closed, right? Yeah. Got quite a bit of crosswind here. 112 knot crosswind. That's going to turn into a bit of a tailwind when we turn here. One thing I wish this had is you could sync the wind data, so it could plan your descent better. I think I've got a rough handle on the systems now. I was reading through the manual. I did notice these are not documented in the manual, so I don't think they work. It's kind of too bad. It'd be nice to have the checklist in the avionics, but that's okay. I did find a section on ILS approach. Probably come back to that. Side. Cool. What's happening? Management computer. I think I maybe didn't set the perp up right. So you can do things, so you can do this or max speed. Likewise, you can set climb profile. Okay, next. Initial cruise altitude. I say deviation. There's your speed limit. So it does have one built in. And then what we can do, we can sync here, get these set up. Okay, there we go. Now we have our ceiling altitude is now 490. Okay, next time I guess. This is still set. Knot tailwind now. So I noticed above a certain altitude, half bank angle comes on automatically. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna remember these click spots here now, maybe. I still might use my device control knobs. So.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Vancouver Center on 134.6.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 134.6. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Vancouver Center, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon at flight level 450.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
Incoming descent. I'm actually realizing there's no VNAV button. Yeah, there is, right there. Okay.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, descend via Cypress 1 to 6000 Powell, transition into Vancouver, altimeter 3003.
Descend via Cypress 1 to 6000, Powell transition into Vancouver, altimeter 3003, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Cypress 1 via Powell is what we have loaded, so we're gonna hopefully it will catch the VNAV here automatically.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Vancouver. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seat belts, and note that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, speed management seems to be good in descent, so we're not having to use speed brakes yet. I don't think we can arm the speed brakes. I don't know if they auto deploy, I bet not. Let's go see speed. Brakes. So we should deploy them on landing manually, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna go throttle, idle, speed brake, 100%. Forward pressure on the elevator. Brakes after nose wheel ground contact. Thrust reversers deploy. Thrust reversers idle by 65 KIAS. Now, I don't know how do those auto deploy? I'm guessing you pull these up with this at idle, but I don't know. We'll see. We have a very long runway to find out. So. Okay, windshield heat is on, side windows are closed, pressurization is set, anti-ice, I don't know, I think we're going to need some anti-ice stuff on. Let's go for it. Engine, stabilizer, slat, wing, don't need the light. APU, we will start here in a bit. Get a little closer. too bad we don't have two separate ranges here. Or we do. Okay. Cool. And what do we have on here? We have weather on. So it looks like we're going to be going through some bad weather on the way in. Master caution. Okay. Just took a minute. Missed one, I guess. Oh, I hit this preview button to bring this up. And now what I want to do is make sure that my nav1 is set accordingly. So let's go look at our ILS. Oh, 8 left, is that right? 8 left, okay. Good, 11055. 11055. Then as a backup, 115.9. Okay, so right now both of these we have our ILS dialed in, and then as a backup over here we have this VOR. Go back to our APU start checklist. Disengage is normal. APU master switch on. APU test push. There we go. Generator switch is on. I don't know that we need it on right now. I guess we could. And then APU start. Watch the RPMs come up. I noticed both in commentary online as well as other places that a lot of places now, instead of at 10,000 feet, they're setting their lights on at flight level 180 actually. So we're going to do that, and we need to get our hopefully we'll get altimeter setting here. So we'll do that. So we got our APU started, right? Okay, it's up to 100. We can come over here, we can check. I don't see APU on there now. There we go. we're starting this turn. Okay, exterior lights are set. Altimeter we'll get later. Approach. Landing data.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Minimums we already set. Crossfeed switch off.
Contacting Vancouver
Exterior
approach on
lights.
128.175. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, the main
Vancouver approach,
things here are
Citation
these
Charlie
two.
Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon. Flight level 180 for 6,000.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra, Echo Charlie Vancouver approach identified. Good afternoon, Vancouver. Altimeter 3003. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 08 left approach into Vancouver.
Okay, auto throttle cutting out to slow us down to 250 knots.
Altimeter 3003. Expecting ILS Yankee Yankee runway 08 left approach. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, so we did get the 08 left approach, so that is confirmed. So we can check that off. Where was that? Landing data confirmed, I think, is really what it should have been. This is already off. These are already on norm. Ignition norm. Okay, let's go back to flight plan. Okay, EMK, whatever. Here, I want to set a speed of 125 slash. Okay, we're continuing the descent. I am recording, right? Yes, brilliant. Okay, and mic is working too, which is good. Okay, so 11055, that is set. Okay, altimeter 30. Oh, that's automatic. Okay, I do note that they actually cleared us to the ILS Yankee. So let's do that. Nav arrival. Approach. ILS Yankee. Same.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Vancouver. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in the full upright position, and fasten your seat belts. The current weather in Vancouver is a pleasant temperature, perfect for your arrival. Our assigned gate is International Terminal 67. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you enjoyed your flight with Center of Applied Geodynamica.
Okay, that's passenger briefing. Okay, so now it's basically flaps, landing gear, land. These are both done. We wait for, we want to make sure we get down to 0 differential pressure. I wonder if there's some easy way to get constraints on here. I don't know. Also don't know how to make it send my V speeds here. Okay, we may need to use the nav button. Let's see. So our heading is going to be 083 as our final heading, 83 in. Okay, we use approach mode. Okay, what are we cleared to now? They haven't cleared us below 6,000 yet. So. Okay, automatically slowing down to 210. Now, I'm expecting us to get vectors here, so we'll probably have to select a heading and go heading mode. We might have to go VS mode. Yes. Applied Geodynamicals. What a weird name. Our airline name is Center of Applied Geodynamical. Apparently.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, I need you on an extended downwind for a bit. Turn left heading 255 vectors for the ILS runway 8 left approach.
Turning left heading 255 for vectors to the ILS runway 8 left approach. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, heading 255. Still 8 left. I still don't know how to deploy the thrust reversers. They may or may not happen. Expecting to get cleared down to 3,000 here next. Maybe even 2,000 though. See half bank ain't going off automatically. Wow, it has us way up over our target speed here. Okay, that's extended enough, my friend. Come on.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, turn left heading 230.
Left heading 230, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn left heading 105, altimeter 3003.
Okay, descend 4,000 feet. Vertical speed down a little bit.
Descending to 4,000 feet, turning left heading 105, altimeter 3003. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
105, nailed it. Descending to 4,000.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, proceed direct EMCAM, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 8 left approach.
Okay, 3,000.
proceeding direct EMCAM. Descend to 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 8 left approach. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Did that do it? Direct. I don't know. I don't think we need it though, but why are we not going down more? Still a ways out, we're okay. Okay, that activated the localizer. Well, that sucked. We lost heading mode for some reason. Okay, we're holding at 3,000. That's good. Good. Now we want... I don't see... Course is correct. Frequencies are correct. There we go, that's what I want to see. Approach. Did not arm. We may be too far out. Okay, here we go. Capturing the localizer. I don't see how to see the other stuff. Maybe it'll come up when we go into approach mode. Like I see this. This is here. But how do I tell when we have glide slope? Glide slope. We're not there yet, so... There we go.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Switching to Vancouver Tower on 125.65. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Vancouver Tower, Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, established on the ILS runway 8 left approach.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie, Vancouver Tower, roger, continue approach, runway 08 left.
Okay, there was a thing on here. Landing. Next. Landing data. Nope. Nav. Arrival. Activate. Let's hope that didn't mess it up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go slats out. Flaps 5. Okay. Flaps 15. Gear down.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, wind 060 at 10, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Okay, cleared to land, taxi light on.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, exterior lights are finished. We're there. We're gonna go full flaps 35 now. Passenger lights are already on. We'll check pressure differential is dropping. Yes, not at 0 yet, but it is dropping. That's on the ground. There's our runway. We have captured the glide slope. Landing gear down, flaps are 35, speed brakes are retracted, but ready to deploy. ECAS messages, APU gen off. Okay, we can get, oh, no, that's just a message that it is off. Okay. APU is on. Airspeed, autopilot off above minimums. Okay, we want to dial our airspeed back now. There's approach. Okay. Throttles idle. Speed brakes deploy. Okay, let's try autopilot off. And here comes the crazy winds, of course.
Approaching runway 8 left.
Get a little high. Man, this thing flies so smooth. We are right on the ILS now. We're a little high, coming in high, coming in high. Did get the nose wheel down before I brought the thrust reversers on, but yeah, that worked. Super smooth.
Citation Sierra Echo Charlie, welcome to Vancouver. Exit at Mike 1 if able. Contact ground on 121.7.
Exiting at Mike 1 if able. Contacting ground on 121.7. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay,
Vancouver ground. Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie. Good afternoon, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Throttles idle. We didn't actually use the speed brakes.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie Vancouver ground. Taxi to International Terminal Gate 67 via Mike 1 Mike Papa Juliet Alpha. Good day.
There's no exiting the runway set, but flap spoilers
Ladies
up.
and gentlemen, welcome to
International
Vancouver.
Terminal Gate 67 via Mike 1 Mike Papa
Lights
Juliet
on
Alpha.
ground.
Citation Charlie Golf Sierra Echo Charlie.
Thank you for flying with Center of Applied Geodynamica. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Center of Applied Geodynamica. The local time here is 4:49 p.m. For those with upcoming connections, please note the following. Flight 123 to Toronto, departing at 6:15 p.m. from Gate 22. Flight 234 to Calgary, departing at 6:30 p.m.
Mike 1.
from Gate 35.
Mike.
Flight 345 to Montreal,
Papa.
departing at 6:50 p.m. from Gate 15.
Juliet Alpha, I guess. So come here and then back around somewhere. We do have the say intentions taxi path here. That's where they want us to go, which should match the directions they gave us. Okay, this automatically went into standby, which is kind of cool. My understanding is this plane does have persistence between uses as well, so we want to make sure we shut things down appropriately. Okay, this is Papa, just to confirm. And then continue around to Juliet Alpha. Wow, it's like a ghost town here. We'll get those off, we'll get back to FMS speed. Brake. Parking brake is set. Anti-ice. Okay, this is something we probably should have turned off when we pulled off. Oh, we don't need all that. Including pitos should generally come off. Okay, so lights now can go. Well, taxi lights can come off. Put that open. leave the APU on for a minute and let's see how's our fuel. Ah, look at that, we did pretty good. So we want to go right-hand tank now, I think. And then we want to go ahead and shut down the engines. Click spot maybe? Nope. And now the APU generator should come on automatically. And we want to get our ground power. Oh, we can't here. It led us to a bad spot. Okay, well. Okay, thrust reversers. I guess are good. IRS knobs off. Passenger advisory light can come off. Is that off? Okay. Probably should have closed that door. We can let people out. Hello. Go to, I'm gonna cheat because I'm tired of not having my radio that works. Skype's crew, you can get the VIPs off now.
Dark, remember our last mission with the fashion designer to Fairbanks? That was quite the runway show, wasn't it? Alright, the VIPs are ready to disembark now.
Caged. Standby power off. Let's test. Avionics off. Avionics. Calf. Emergency lights off. Gravity flow is off. APU can come off now. Master switch off. Exterior lights we can now turn off. Nav, tail, ground. Seatbelts are already off. All these look good. These all look good. These are the batteries, right? Yeah, battery. And battery off. Oh, that should come off. And I think that's good for that. Now we want to get the chocks on. I guess we'll let them get their luggage. And then we'll do covers later. And that is mission completed. Except except for one thing. 321. We forgot to tell SkyOps. SkyOps, mission completed.
Excellent job on completing the mission. Your VIP passenger is very pleased with the service. Safe travels on your next adventure.
Okay, now we're done. That, avionics, batteries. Now mission is completed. And I guess we're gonna camp in here, so we'll just close it up and sleep in the cockpit. Wonder how many times pilots have done that. Okay, good times. Catch you later. Bye-bye.